Hello everybody, welcome to the Gamer Game Show and a segment that we like to call Should I Get It? This is where we take a look at a newly released game, show you some footage, give you our opinion about it, and help you decide whether you should spend your hard-earned money on it or not. My name is Dustin Weekly, and today we will be taking a look at Telltale's Batman. As you know, Telltale is a well-established gaming company known for its unique art style and the way it tells stories. And a lot of people were worried that Telltale may not know how to tell the story of the Bat correctly. Well, let me just tell you, they knocked it completely out of the park. Most of the story revolves around Bruce Wayne dealing with some political issues, the mob, and then on top of all that, he has his Batman problems that he has to deal with too. I'm not going to ruin the story for you, but you definitely should know that even though a lot of the game takes place as you playing as Bruce Wayne, it's not boring at all. The entire game I either felt like Batman, or I felt like Bruce Wayne trying to be Bruce Wayne, as he has a hard, Bruce Wayne has a hard time, like, separating himself from Batman, so that's what I felt like an awkward rich guy, a lot of the game. But anyways, right off the bat, see what I did there? Right off the bat. Okay, anyways, right off the bat you can tell that this is a younger Batman. He still doesn't know Catwoman, Harvey Dent isn't Two-Face yet, and there is a particular flightless bird mobster that hasn't risen to power yet. I like the narrative that they took on this, and it makes me feel like I'm always on my toes and I don't know what's going to happen next, and that's pretty much just the story of Telltale. That's what they always do. Now, how about the detective gameplay? This was advertised to be a huge deal in this game. Well, I'll tell you, at first I was very confused and it took some getting used to. I didn't really know how to do it and there wasn't really a tutorial, but once I got used to it, it's ultimately pretty good. Once you figure it out, it's pretty easy. I guess it's not easy, but it makes you actually feel like you're doing detective work. You're going around, you're finding clues, and then you got to connect the clues together in order to put the crime scene together, and then you can see what happened. Then, as you play as Bruce Wayne, it's not as much detective work as Bruce Wayne. Most of the time, you're going undercover as him to parties, or talking to people that Batman couldn't talk to in order to get information out of them. Something else to note is that when playing as Batman, you get to use your gadgets in combat and also in stealth, and it works amazing, surprisingly. The controls are smooth, and I don't really feel like the game's shoving gadgets down my throat, like some games do. I really only saw one bad thing with this game. I never really felt like I was in very much danger as Batman, even when I had bullets flying around me and like mobsters with guns and things like that. If I missed a button or I missed a swipe, most of the time there was no consequence and the game just automatically did what it was going to do anyways. The only time that it happened was toward the end. I was getting shot at and I missed a button press and then Batman died, and I was genuinely surprised. I wasn't even sure if you could die in this game, which would be weird because you can die in all the other games. So I really wish that there was more consequences to missing button presses. It's just not once did I miss one and be like, oh crap, I missed that. No, I missed it and I was like, oh, well, I wish I would have got that, but oh well. But all in all, guys, I guess the question that we are trying to answer in this video is, should you get it? Well, personally, I would recommend this to a particular audience. I myself am a huge Batman fan. I read the comics, I play the games, I watch the TV shows and movies, and I really, 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 really enjoyed this game. Like 10 out of 10. Now, there were a lot of holy crap moments where my mind was blown because I am such a Batman fan, and I saw Easter eggs and like I saw things that aren't really usually in the comics, and it's like a big story twist, and it just blows your mind when you see it. And even casual fans, I think, will understand these things. So, if you enjoy Batman, or you enjoy Telltale games in general, you should definitely fork out the $5 for episode 1. I only bought episode 1, and when I finished it, I bought this. When I finished it, sorry about that, I bought the season pass. So that ought to tell you something. I didn't plan on buying the season pass, and I did once I finished it. Anyways, guys, that was this episode of Should I Get It? If this helped you out any, please help us out by hitting that like button and subscribing for more videos just like this one. And once again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time here on the Gamer Game Show.